Hey, good morning everybody. That's a regular status report, a weekly status report from me, the Chief Executive Officer of Zerocracy, a company which is creating artificial intelligence empowered chatbot to replace project managers in software development projects, and not only there. And we also have a Zolt, a non-blockchain cryptocurrency, which is going to be a vehicle to drive financial success of Zerocracy and to attract more investors to the company. I'm trying to make this update weekly, but sometimes there's not enough progress to report for the last week. That's why I sometimes cover 2 weeks. This is what's happening this time. So for the last 2 weeks, we have some interesting progress to report. First of all, we managed to build quite a large team of developers on Zerocracy, over 20 people. We managed to gather that team in less than 2 weeks. That's a great result. Not so many software companies can achieve to build a team of 20 people, speaking about freelancers who are on the market. So they're not sitting on the bench inside the company. They were freelancers in the platform, and we managed to put them all together into one group in just less than 2 weeks. And the project is going on now. We also got 2 smaller projects on board. They're starting now. We're just bootstrapping them. We managed to find architects. That's also a progress. So now the amount of projects which we run now on the platform is getting closer to 10, which is really small number for us because we're aiming to thousands of projects and tens of thousands, but it's a beginning. So if you want to join us, if you want to try develop the software in our mode, if you need freelancers, if you need your software projects to be delegated to a group of remotely located freelancers and be managed the right way, try us. We are now discussing how to move all payments instruments from Zerocracy to Zolt. So we want to start paying programmers only in Zolt cryptocurrency, and then they will be able to transfer Zolt into Bitcoin, into PayPal, into something else. But we want to move all our financial operations from Zerocracy to Zolt cryptocurrency. And now we are thinking how to do it right, and not everybody agree that it has to be done immediately. That's why, for example, what we've done just a few days ago, we lowered the fee for Xerocracy programmers, users, to exchange Zolt to Bitcoin. The rate for everybody is 8%, for Xerocracy programmers it's 2%, which makes it closer to the fee PayPal charges and some of the Bitcoin transactions take us to deliver the cash to programmers. That's all about the progress in Xerocracy. The platform is quite stable now. We're getting more customers, more projects, and we want more programmers. We're getting a few applications from programmers every day now, new programmers, and we're getting about 1 or 2 requests for proposals from projects who want to work on our platform, which is a success for us at this point of time. In Zolt cryptocurrency, we had some technical issues solved and we had some technical progress. First of all, we managed to solve quite an annoying bug with the integration between us and blockchain.com. That's the platform we use right now to accept Bitcoin payments, and the platform is not as easy to understand as we expected. But finally we managed to understand their design, and now it seems that Bitcoin to Zolt conversion process is seamless. We started to make our software completely anonymous in the way we track IP addresses of our users. We have these web wallets in the WTS, and we have Zolt nodes. Both of them are tracking IP addresses, which means the entire solution not completely anonymous. So it's possible to see who is doing what, and it's possible to trace back some payments in some way. But we started to move to full anonymous mode, and WTS web wallets are fully anonymous. They don't track IP addresses, and if they do, they remove a few symbols from them, which makes IP addresses untraceable. For Zolt nodes, it's not that easy because we're based on Sinatra. It's a Ruby's web framework, and it does report IP addresses, and we can still find a way how to suppress those logs and how to fix that. Maybe we will move to our own web framework. Maybe we'll create something for our own. It sounds maybe too much for one small project, but the amount of features we need from a web framework is so limited that we can easily implement them on our own and be completely independent from Sinatra, which is far from being perfect, I would say it that way. We introduced a new operation called Rebase. We had pull, fetch, push, merge, and now we have Rebase, which helps us to reprocess transactions inside the wallet and make sure that transactions which are not correct, which are not valid, goes away entirely. We had some problematic transactions from June 2018 and it wasn't possible to remove them. Thanks to the Rebase operation, they're completely gone now, and the entire database of the cryptocurrency is cleaner now. We introduced the mobile API for WTS. So now anyone can develop a mobile wallet for iOS, for Android, and authenticate that wallet through a mobile API with the WTS platform and make it easier to manage Zolt cryptocurrency inside a mobile phone. And we have 2 volunteers actually right now who are working on these 2 solutions. One of them is working on Android, another one on iOS, and it may be a successful set of projects. So we may see quite soon 2 mobile wallets for Zolt. They should be very simple, just pull the wallet, send the money, check your balance, and that's it. But that will help, I believe, to make the cryptocurrency more popular and make people use it in their daily needs for their other operations aside from payments from Zerocracy. You may also want to join in and create your own web wallet. The API is open. They're just 2 simple RESTful access points. You just authorize the user using the mobile phone, you get the authentication code, and there you go. You have the balance, you have the wallet, you can do payments, anything. So if you're up to it, you can create your own. We'll promote your results if you manage to create the complete solution, and you will be part of the team. So join in. We got some success on Bitcointalk forum. We are staying on the top page in this altcoins section, and people get interested. We see that we get questions every hour, and they are trying to investigate what we're doing, trying to understand what the project is about. It seems that the community is step by step getting engaged in our progress, and we may see some volunteers, some new programmers who will join us. If you want to join, I remind you, it's a Ruby project. We also need JavaScript developers, and you may help us if you know something about Java, Python, or maybe Go language, because we need alternative implementations of the SDK for our WTS platform. We managed to deploy finally the Docker image for Zolt Node, which we created a few weeks ago, but I didn't have the time to finally make it live and make it published on the Docker Hub. Now it's there, so you can start your node inside Docker container, which may be useful if you have many software on your node, on your server, and you want to run Zolt in an isolated environment. Then Docker is the way to go, and now you have the image which you can use. It's public, of course. And we introduced the Migrate feature inside WTS. We found out that the larger the wallet, the more transaction it contains, the longer it takes to process it, to fetch, to push, to pull, to merge, to do all the operations, which doesn't actually harm anything because the data will still be processed, but it takes time and it takes longer and longer. So to optimize that and to help users keep their wallets smaller, we introduced the Migrate feature. When the wallet grows large, you just click Migrate, you enter your key gap, and then the balance from your wallet is transferred to a new one, and you continue working like before. The RSA private key stays the same, the key gap is the same, nothing really changes, but the wallet is now shorter. It contains just one transaction, which is transferred from the old one, and then you continue to go. That's a simple operation which took some time to implement, of course, but it helps users to optimize their data. Of course, this problem will go away when we move finally our back-end implementation from files to the database. As you know, now Zolt works completely on files. There is no database, just plain files. And sometimes it hurts because working with files, especially when files are large, takes time and it slows down the process. So we plan to move to some database. Maybe it will be SQLite or something similar, which will seriously optimize the performance. But for now, we don't experience any troubles with the performance aside from that issue with large wallets. But it seems to be fixed. So that's the update. The Zolt cryptocurrency is really moving forward. Xerocracy is getting new projects. You're welcome to join both of them. If you are a programmer, we need you in both places. If you are a person with money who wants something to be developed, you need some software to be created, and you don't want to work with full-timers anymore, you don't want to pay monthly salaries because that's how you kill your budget, that's how you burn all your money and you in most cases get no results, then you come to us, join Zerocracy, try us. All you need to do is to fill out the request for proposal. I am planning to record a video about that very soon, so stay tuned, stay on my YouTube channel. I'll explain how it works, how you can actually start working with Zerocracy in just one click. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.